our challenge now is going to have to be making sure we replicate all these efforts over 4 quarters. I mean, I could go after game after game after game where 20 minutes has cost us in the game, and you know we weren't able to go with them for the whole way. So, but the Adelaide game was definitely the one where we just played really fantastic footy, and everyone had to chime in, and we got a result.
Leicester, Beams lines up, snaps a goal.
Well, our toughest opponent, or funny enough, I don't know whether it was just the situation at the time and how they were going at the time, but I thought Carlton was one of our harder ones for the season. So I thought they were very, very impressive, and I thought Hawthorn were very impressive in the way they went about it too when we played them a little bit later in the season. So they were the 2 hardest ones I thought during the season that probably caught us napping in a few areas.
Rockcliffe to Redden, short pass, Buick.
The biggest focus we've got to have is making sure we can sustain effort and across 4 quarters. I'm really comfortable with where the group is at physically. We've still got to grow to be able to sustain that right across our whole group, but our depth is starting to emerge. So it's more now for us is being able to have a really strong understanding of the basics of our game, the absolute predictability we have in our game plan. So when we do get in pressure situations, how do we step up?
And now Richard can do some damage from there, and he knows it. And now we all know it. What a lovely goal from Daniel Rich.
Look, Daniel Rich has stepped up. There's, from one level to another, we've asked him to do a few other things in his game that he needed to work on, and he's done that. And I would have thought that a lot of our players, the big thing that you've got to be able to improve as a group is that your whole group and your depth gets better. So we're very clear on where all our players need to be able to sit. We can be very specific in the way we train our pre-season. So for me as a coach, that's pretty exciting for me.